Hello, Brian here, Spontaneous Creations. What I got in front of you is a 12 by 12 canvas. And I got one of these things. Now this is just a parfait cup, a tulip cup, that quite a few YouTube artists have used this and come up with some pretty cool things. Well, I got 3D printers, so I decided I was going to try and recreate this. Actually, my brother recreated this because I could not come up with the right angles and stuff, and he has more patience for such things. He made this one. Now, it's basically the same thing. The difference is we put splits in the bottom. Now that's just to make it print a little better. It's more sturdy. It's not as flimsy as this. See, that's flimsy. I just broke that. Just barely squeezing it, it broke it. So this you can squeeze it pretty good. And anyway, that's what we made. That's what we've come up with. And making it, it's supposed to just be a bottom pour type thing, but we got these in there. So, and the edges are cut out so that when you pour your bottom, the paint comes down and goes into those slots. Well, I'm thinking I want to do a dirty cup, kind of, in each one of these, flip it over, and then pour some paint on the top and make petals and see what happens. So the colors I'm using today, I have Creative Inspirations Viridian. I have Creative Inspirations Quinacridone Rose. I have some Pirage Posse Purple Raspberry. Some Pirage Posse Christina's Laguna. And Pirage Posse Victoria's Muscadine Wine. And of course I have Creative Inspirations White that I use mostly for most of my paintings. Anyway, we're going to put a little bit of each of these colors in each one of these holds. Now these, I did measure it, holds 3 ounces of paint in here. This is a 12 by 12 canvas. I'm going to end up with too much paint on this again, but I don't care. That's what I do. I use lots of paints. And pop the top on each one of these. I'm not going to put white in this. I'm going to put just a little squirt of each one of these colors in here. Oh, I missed one. Why did I do that? And then the Quinacridone Rose. And say, Brian, that's just going to pour out those edges right when you flip it. Well, that's okay. I do have this on my spinner. I don't know whether I'm going to spin it yet or not, but here we go. I did not put gloves on. I need to put some gloves on. I need to put gloves on before I flip this. Alright, Let's do that again. And here we go. Try to get it right in the center. And the paint's coming out. Interesting how much paint came out there. Let's go. I'm going to do some white on there. White in the bottom there. Or on top, I guess is what that is. First layer in. Let's do the Victoria's Muscadine Wine. And then some Verdian. Ooh, there's and no, I did not decide which order of paint I was going to do. I never do. It's supposed to be spontaneous. I know there's people out there that know all about color theory that just cringe when I start painting. Let's see. So we got white, muscadine, Verdian, quinacridone, Christina's, and the purple raspberry. Let's do another white. And let's do a good shot of the muscadine. And a good shot of the Verdian. I'm really regretting the camera angle now because I know you guys can't see it as it's going on there. But my hand in the paint containers are right in the way. I have not decided whether I'm going to spin it yet or not either. One more round. Because if it didn't have a god-awful amount of paint on it, it wouldn't be a spontaneous creation. I like this muscadine wine. It is a nice color. And finally the raspberry. Mike is being noisy. Let that flow down for a minute. So the paint that came out the seams, it just kind of spread out there, made for an interesting separations. So now we'll see what what paint was left in there and how that works out. Grab that. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. I wish I wouldn't have dripped so much across these, but for the first time, it is what it is. I kind of like the star in the middle there. That's interesting. Let's do some white around the edges. And flow aid. My printer just got done doing something else, so I can show you that in this video, because it kind of pertains to this. Should I spin it? I think I should spin it. Should I draw some lines in it first? I think I'll do that. So I'm going to pull. How you liking that? I'm really torn on whether I should spin it or not. You guys think I should spin it? Guess I'm going to spin it. We're going to spin this out. See what happens. What happened was a lot of paint went all over, but now I got paint all over on my feet because I didn't wear no shoes. I have to wash my feet before I can go upstairs. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me grab something off the printer real quick. So this one was made at the same time as the red one that I just used. Same thing, but I made a bigger one. Much bigger. That's for another video though. I'm liking what happened here. Hope you guys like what this did. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I do more. Thanks for watching. DOG out.